Well, hello and welcome to Finland, folks. We are defending the actual city of Hama from a massive Soviet attack. The Finnish forces have just had a small amount of time to essentially set up in this actual town, and the scary thing is the Soviets are coming right through the forest to hit our lines. Now, if we lose this town, we are losing a major part of Finland, a very important part, and we want to do everything we can to defend. As you can see, I have put every single one of these units in the town. What we're going to start doing here, I should say, is unload some of these APCs and allow the units to get into the buildings to prepare for an enemy attack. And that's assuming they come up this main road. We should also get some defenses over here and maybe even a few down here in the south. But whatever's going to happen here, guys, it's going to be a bloody fight, probably to the very end. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and once again, my first goal is going to be to immediately start unloading troops. We might bring some of these APCs forward, but for the most part, I really want these guys to essentially unload these units and, defend the initial and the start of the town from any enemy attacks with law rockets, basically whatever the hell we really have. Let's go ahead, once again, unload. We'll do a multiple unload here. And it looks like we already actually opened fire on an enemy and managed to damage them a bit. The Finnish people want to do everything they can to defend this area, and they're going to stop at nothing to destroy the Soviet invader. Oh my goodness, guys, I did not expect contact this soon, but we've already got enemy vehicles moving through. We don't even have all of our units out, not all of our infantry. We're immediately going to start moving them forward, but that's just amazing. The enemy has already shown up. I thought it was going to take them a lot longer than that, but apparently not. We also took out a few enemy units over here as they approached from the edge. They were also scout units, so I wonder what that means for the future here. Oh my goodness, BTR APC taking fire. It's going to be, oh my goodness, right there. Yeah, we just lost an APC there. That is frightening. We do still have some units here, and I just want them to scout. Even though they're not scout units, they are infantry units, and I think they can get some eyes on target. Okay, another BTR destroyed. Again, a lot of the enemies are trying to cross here in the north. I don't think that's going to work out too well for them. Look how quickly they're destroying our BTRs, though. Where are they coming from? Delete that waypoint and just wait here with a tank. Infantry on the way. Oh, there we go. Wow. How did that guy just get past our tank? Unbelievable. Keep on firing, boys. Keep on firing. Get that damn bastard. And he's destroyed. A brilliant kill there for our men. And I want to advance through the woods a bit here. I think some of them might actually be coming through the forest. It's one of the worst places for our tanks to go hunting. But listen, if that's where they are, we will locate them and eliminate them. All right, some more enemies over here. One thing about the Finns is they know how to stop enemies from moving through the woods. This is one of our specialties. The scout team is taking fire. That's going to be in the north. But we still have eyes on the enemy, so that BTR APC is going to advance, and hopefully we can wipe it out. With this fellow right here, definitely capable of taking out somewhat fortified enemy. And right here is a great example. We are focusing on the motorized rifle squads. These are pretty much very close to militia. I think they're basically conscripts. And as you can see here, we're wiping them out very quickly with this extremely effective fire. Specifically, a tremendous amount of 7.62 millimeter on both of these. And yeah, that's going to wipe out vehicles like this very quickly. Question is, can we get this guy? Come on, let's take out another one, boys. Losing a few APCs here. I don't like that. Get it. Come on. Gonna unload some units here. We shall not retreat. Okay, we've got some enemies moving in from the north. My goodness. Let's go ahead and stop this tank. Your focus has got to be that BDRM recon unit. There we go. That's a dead recon unit. Let's keep on advancing. Now, there's a lot of kills we're getting here, guys, but don't get excited. The enemy have a lot more points than we do in this battle, almost double the points we have because of that armored force. they're going to be superior almost every time. And this is only the very beginning of their attack, so I expect some very serious stuff to be occurring here as we move forward. And the worst thing about a battle like this is it's just very hard to tell exactly where the enemy's coming from. But we have our units in these buildings for a reason, to prepare for any eventuality. Wow, nice shot with a heat missile there. Seems that these units, their placement is definitely paying off. Okay, more coming into town, guys. And this is just ambush city for us. If we can keep it this way, things are going to go very, very well. Come on, boys. And tank has got eyes on another target. Unbelievable. Good shot. We can't really see them entering into town, but it doesn't seem to make a difference. Although this road is definitely a point for contention. So I'm going to start moving some of these tanks to the south here, guys. I think that's exactly where they're coming in from to try and infiltrate our objective points. Once again, guys, more enemies breaking in here. Just incredible how we are getting hits on these guys. Once again, this one destroyed by the recoilless rifle team. It's been very hard to move that recoilless rifle team as well. Also looks like maybe with this recent update, they're actually starting to put in the vehicle crews here, which I really like. So we can actually see the targets we got with the vehicle crew kills. That's always fun. And at this point, we're still moving that tank up, and I'm also moving the rest of these units up over here. The recoilless rifle squads, if they can get up there, I do believe they can, but it's a big gun, so maybe we need to, like, sort of dismantle it or something first. If that's the case, we'll keep it right where it is. We're also, as you can see, guys, sending some infantry into the actual woods to look for some of the enemy and maybe engage them early. And I'm going to do the same with these guys, because I have a pretty good feeling that this is where the enemy's going to come from. The north, a little bit of the south, and probably through the woods on the center. But it does seem like most of their attacks have come through here. So let me actually send these vehicles over here to this road. Here we go. I guess we can keep moving forward here. Alright, it took long enough, guys, and this time we were actually trying to do a counterattack. As you can see, sending most of our units out here into the woods. I basically just went ahead and sent them in 3 different directions, and I'm just hoping this is effective. I think it's going to be. I think we've been doing really great. Look at that. Just hitting the enemy in these forested areas. So just to give you an idea, Some units have gone to the north, some units are going over here to the south, and of course some in the center. And right now, most of the ones in the center are infantry units, and we want to keep that going. They've done such a great job so far. They are equipped, most of them, with law rockets. Not a lot of law rockets, but certainly enough to stop the Soviet threat here, I think, with enough assistance. Let's keep it up. At this point, we've got so many engines revving just because of our movement here. We can barely hear what's going on, and just amazing. Actually, I want to go ahead and move that tank forward. So let's move him. Okay, PSJ squad taking fire. It's this same infantry squad. They're really having to actually fight this one out. Yeah, we can hear the machine gun fire now. Oh no, boys. This looks like a big, big move by the enemy. We did manage to just destroy one of those, but they've got more moving through the woods here. Should have unloaded these guys already. Alright, here we go, guys. It looks like a tank moving through. Delete all waypoints. It's all up to these guys here. They do have 2 law rockets. That's a hit, but not with a proper weapon. Come on, boys. You know better than this. Enemy troops destroyed. That's great, but I'm focused on this unit right here. That's going to be a tank for sure. And this unit has no more law rockets available. Not good news, folks. Come on, boys, come on. Some of these guys have got to have some law rockets. They definitely do. Oh, come on. We've got to get them closer. Let's fast move forward. Gonna be heroes right here. Tank right in front of you guys. Another hit, certainly with a law. They have none left. It's all up to these guys. Oh, they've got eyes. They've got eyes on target, and we've even set the woods alight here with these shots by the law. But still no kill on that enemy tank. Come on. Got laws on this guy too. We'll move him forward if we need to. And more enemy tanks, guys. They're really trying to break through this ambush line that we have in the woods. I don't think they're going to be able to do it, though. I think we've got these guys. It's going to be kind of frustrating to knock them all out, but it's going to work eventually. They can't withstand this much damage. And again, neither can we. Another hit and another stop. See, our boys are motivated. They want to defend their homeland, but not with tanks like the T-72 that just seemingly can't be destroyed. Also doesn't help that it's getting hit in the front hull area. It's not nearly as effective. Not repositioning, guys, or not surrendering. We're just repositioning. And the HQ is still hanging out here, still strong. I refuse to retreat from this battle. We must win. Grab these tanks. At this point, I thought they were going to defend the south, but no way. We've got to bring them up north. Looks like we do have eyes on the enemy. We desperately need a kill here. Unfortunately, our recoilless rifles are not going to be able to move as close as we'd like them to, guys. At this point, just infantry to infantry combat once again. At the very least, these guys are not out of the fight. And finally, another enemy T-72 destroyed by the PSJ squad here. That was their last heat rocket, but hey, well done. That's exactly what we need to happen if we want to get a victory here. And yeah, let's advance. Let's be aggressive. Show these Soviets that they don't want to be in our woods. Whenever they can avoid it, they should probably avoid it. And we'll push forward at these guys as well. Of course, the tank is on his way, guys, but I'm not sure if one tank is going to be able to make a difference. We also have a few more units moving up over here. Don't like that at all. Let's get the mortars to do some high explosive shots in this area. Oh boy. Another tank, come on. And we actually do have some, well, recoilless. I'm not sure. Yeah, recoilless rifle can kill a tank, I think. I'm sure it can kill an APC. Maybe not a tank. I want to get everybody to defend that HQ. All right, medium mortar ready to fire. Okay, nice, guys. Yep, that T-72 destroyed. And I kind of expected that. The HQ squad is a little better equipped for obvious reasons. But still enemies getting through here. Need to delete all waypoints. Let's see if I can get sneaky and unload the infantry right behind the enemy here. They don't seem to be very aware of what's going on. Not totally, anyway. And you know what? We'll call in... I think all we can do here is bring in some illumination. And there are a lot of enemy units here. Another T-72 destroyed. This time up here in the north, where we have a lot more defenses, of course. We've got to do something, though, to stop these guys. So I'm going to try and move some units back. But it's looking pretty rough here for these guys. Go ahead and advance into this area of town if possible. If not, these guys are the last resort, and I'll actually push them into a defensive area here near the objectives. So everybody's retreating at this point. Everyone retreat back into town. Phase red has commenced, boys. Still getting shots. Come on, get the tank. Please tell me you got some sort of missile that can get this thing. Mortar ready to fire, might as well. And at this point, I'm convinced this is where all of their units are. The rest of their entire force. firing illumination rounds at this point, guys. And the question is, how quickly can these guys get back to the objective points, and how well armed are they? How many law rockets do they have? I don't think they have too many, so I'm a little concerned. I think we've used up just about all of them. Right, there we go. Enemy vehicle right there. 3 laws. Stay put. They are suppressed already. This is a damn tank that we've got. If we could just get the guy to move, we'll have him move fast. All right, we've already got contact. Amazing how quickly that happened. Somebody better have a law rocket here, guys. This is the final stand by the Finns. Recoilless rifles, and we did destroy it. It was just an ATGM carrier, but I'm sure it had a team on it. Did not see it dismount. You know what? Let's get those damn things firing over here. As many of them as we can. Might as well. Got another tank here as well, guys. Advance with the tank, of course. And unfortunately, with the recoilless rifles, we just can't move. Otherwise, I absolutely would. They're not really willing to make that push. I think they're a little too heavy. Three law rockets, but this unit has 7 casualties, guys. Come on. Nice. Amazing, guys. So, enemy tank just destroyed there by a side shot from the law rocket. I think, of course, you know, the actual angle at which the projectile goes in is extremely important, as we've seen in this battle. Any of the times we've gotten those frontal shots hasn't done anything to the T-72s. But once we fire at the side with the law rockets, they go right down, just like a ton of bricks. I want to stop this guy. Stop him, delete all waypoints. Please, please, please have something on you. No laws on the law team. They've used them up. Not sure they're really of much help to us. Gonna keep on firing. Even though we are under fire, guys, we are fighting to the last man here. Tank approaching. Delete all waypoints right there. Come on. Come on. Be our savior here. It's a T-55. And once again, we are using the Soviet tanks against them. Don't let them turn. Come on, fire. He's motivated, but he's not firing fast enough. Once again, no damage. And this is the back armor. There we go. Finally, guys. Getting a kill with the tank, but now got to go ahead and send him once again out into the field. And the recoilless rifle got a kill too. Amazing. Yeah, right here, look at this. The recoilless rifles are being stormed by this tank. Man, I hope these guys know how to reload quickly. The future of Finland is in your hands, boys. Hit that T-55. All right, it's a hit, but it's not enough to kill the damn thing. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Another one incoming, guys. The final push. I'm going to delete all waypoints here with the tank and try to move them back. There we go. Another one destroyed. Just got to keep this up, guys. So far, these recoilless rifles are just doing heroic work to try and save those points. Come on. We just don't have very good visuals without any scout units. Even when there is no smoke. I mean, there's smoke up here, but over here there isn't. And we still can't barely see the enemy. Let's stop this unit. They've got a sight on the enemy. We're going to let them fire. Another target over here, guys. And we just routed another enemy infantry squad. Now, this infantry squad we've got here looks great. The problem is they've only got one law rocket, or they did. Now they have none. And one law here. Can we get the shot off and get a kill? I don't think so. Not through all this foliage, but we'll have to wait and see. And actually, we did. Incredible. Once again, amazing work by our boys. Hitting one of their tanks there in the woods seems to be a very good strategy for us. Okay, this unit still has some laws, guys. They can absolutely see that target. And once again, enemy vehicle destroyed, almost certainly a tank. Just amazing how many kills we're getting here. Even if they actually manage to get a victory, it's not going to look well for the general. He has lost way too many men. And us being in a defensive position with fewer men than the enemy, not having an armored force, we just had a mechanized force, really. You know, we came out all right. But can we keep it up? See if this guy can fire through the house with a rear shot. That would be beautiful. Get him, boys, get him. Every single one of these guns is aiming. And that's a kill on the tank with another recoilless rifle shot. I love those recoilless rifles, guys. And another kill with this tank. It's going pretty well so far, but can we wait until the end? I'll see if I can unload the units in here. I believe we can. We might as well move the rest of these units, sort of flank the enemy. I think it's going to take too long, though, because not only are they infantry, but they're in the woods. And that just takes a bit too long. The fight will have to continue. Got to get into our line of sight first. Here we go. Another visual with our tank. He's already gotten 2 kills. Can he get a third? I don't think he can, because we've got an enemy tank looking right at him, firing through the side. Wish somebody could have just pressed the fire button, but it was not happening, guys. There we go. One enemy T-72 killed. We got another one, but I think now they're finally going to get through. We're just running out of any sort of anti-tank rockets, and once again, they have more units than we do. The only victory here that we can possibly get is holding on to the points. Numbers-wise, I think they're probably going to overrun us. The question is, can we get a kill with a grenade? I don't think we can. Let's delete that waypoint. Hopefully they'll have enough common sense to spot the enemy right there. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any sort of weapon that's going to pierce the armor of this vehicle. Wow, that's very surprising. Incredibly, though, he didn't decide to actually open fire on any of our guys either, which I find kind of weird. It looks like the Soviets, maybe they respect our last stand here, and have decided just to take the objective points and let bygones be bygones. Who knows? We'll go ahead and actually fast forward here, guys. And player killed. That's a fair fight, though. I definitely think so. We lost quite a lot of men. The Soviets lost a lot of men. And once again, they certainly had I guess, a better armed force, you could say. Tanks, etc. But really nice. So 75 troops lost. 42 vehicles lost. We only lost 33 vehicles, but we lost 137 troops, which was never fun, as well as a gun and some mortars. Nonetheless, I thought it was a valiant defense. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and also hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe, especially if you want to see some more Armored Brigade and games like it. If you have any suggestions, put them down below, and we'll definitely take a look at those too. Take care, folks.